Hey all, Rusty Rob here. Welcome to another video. Hope you're excited. Today we're going to be building a functionality that's, let's just say we're building an IDE, kind of like VS Code, and we want to automatically include some TypeScript type definitions. And so we're using a combination of Rust and TypeScript and Tori to build this project. And let's say we're using the Monaco Editor, which is what VS Code uses under the hood. And for that, we can initialize it with some default TypeScript type definitions to help with code inference and autocomplete and things like that. And it requires you to specify every single file individually that you want for type inference. And let's say we have a library that has hundreds or maybe thousands of files. I just don't want to type it all up manually, every file that I want to add each time. So I'm going to make a little Rust script that walks the node modules folder and grabs all the libraries I want. And yeah, then it'll read those files, put it into a JSON object, and then we'll just parse that JSON in our TypeScript and chuck it into the Monaco editor within our Tori app. So this will probably be about a 15-minute video. So yeah, watch and enjoy, and if you like it, please give a like and subscribe. All right, so right now I tried importing Z from Zod, which is one of the dependencies I wanted, and it says has no exported member, and I managed to get hello world working. So it says, okay, hello world returns a string. Great, so that's working, and I'll show you the code for that. So I've got a JSON string, which is just saying, okay, in my node modules folder, I've got a Zod directory with an index.d.ts, so that's my TypeScript definition file. And I've just manually made up some definitions myself, so I've just defined this hello world where function returns a string. But of course, we want the real values, which is this one, and it's got a lot of stuff in it. So yeah, I don't want to do this all myself. So the goal is to walk this Zod directory and build this JSON file. And then this code should work. If I refresh that, cool. So I've created a Rust project. And for that, I just went, what did I do? I went cargo new, and then I just went cargo add walk directory, which we'll be using, and surd JSON, which we'll be using. So let's do this. So we need the path. So I can copy the absolute path. I'll put this in presentation mode. Into presentation mode. So let abs path okay, and then actually I need to go to the Zod tutorial. You probably can't see this on my other screen, but let's use walk directory. So that's some example code I had. So now we can print the entry.path.display, I think it was. So let's try run that. We'll call this Zod location. Okay. Cool. And now we're printing out all the files, but we just want the type definition files. So we'll go f entry.path I think you can also do like file name and file extension and things, but I'm not that familiar with this library, and I'm just want to get this done quick. So we'll just go like this, .d.ts. Then we'll do that again. So this is all our type definition files, and then we'll just go let path equal entry.path dot display dot toString dot replace, and I want it in a slightly different format. I want it to be in this format. Okay, so so we want to get rid of the initial bit. What do we want this to be? We want it to be file / three slashes. Yep. Okay. So let's print that out. Yeah, that's looking good. So now we need to read the file. So we'll go fs read toString. We'll just grab a string. These files can't be that big. We want the absolute path, so we'll go entry.path. Maybe I'll call this node path. So now we just want to, we'll call this content. We'll unwrap that, or we'll just go expect. Expect, we can always read the this. I mean, I've got permissions and stuff to read these files, so it should work. I mean, we could probably do this quicker with Python potentially, but if we want to make it super fast and reliable, Rust is going to help with that. But yeah, it's actually surprising how quick you can do this kind of thing with Rust. So let's try to print that content out. Cool, so it's reading all these files. It's pretty quick, and we're just in dev mode. We're not even running in production mode. I don't think we need to. So now we need to print this out as JSON. So we'll get a mutable map or hash map. And we'll just add this. So map the insert, and we'll use the node path as the key. Cool. And now we just need our JSON string. So JSON dot, was it pas toString? I think so. Okay, moment of truth, huh? Alrighty. Well, not quite the moment of truth because we need to chuck this into our editor. So now we can just replace this one. JSON. And actually, we should use camel case because we're in TypeScript. Get rid of this one. Fingers crossed this red underscore goes away. Bob's your uncle. So yeah, like and subscribe for code working. And this is pretty cool. So I can hover this and it'll tell me Okay, there's a username. And I could go let my user equal user.safePars and just any arbitrary string, something. And then I can go if my user.success, we successfully parsed it, which in this case it's not going to parse successfully, but then we could go like let x equal my user.data. And in this case, it knows that username is a string, and we could add age here as well. Oops, not age, number. Whoops, can't save that because so let's see. Yeah, age, number. So that's pretty cool. Alrighty. So you can see companies like Meta and like big tech companies starting to use Rust more and more for scripting, and you see things like Turbo Repo and a lot of build tools and things like that for web development, Rust. And then yeah, Wasm, Tori, lots of exciting opportunities for Rust, especially integrating with TypeScript. So thanks for watching the video. I'll see you next time.